Karen came and talked to us about sponsoring this program, and as soon as we heard it was for kids, we said, oh yeah, we need to be a part of that.
I saw the poster at school and they're advertising it at school, and I was like, hey, I want to do this because I love writing and I love singing, so yeah.
When I was younger, I kind of wrote little songs in my head and stuff, and then when I heard about this competition that my friends were doing, like this contest, I decided, ooh, that would be cool. So I went to one of the workshops with my friends, and from there on, I started writing my song, and it was actually really fun to do, like, the song. So, and yeah.
I think it's an incredible opportunity for young people. Not only do they have the opportunity to utilize their talents, it's all for a great cause too, which is a great combination of things that they can put together like that. So we're very grateful for it.
I'm so thankful for the Chords of Courage committee and everyone involved for giving me this opportunity to put my talents to a good use.
I'm Karen Dale, and I am beyond excited to be here with you this evening for the first Step Up Frederick Student Songwriting Contest Awards Concert. Now, we're all going to say that 3 times quickly. It's been a year in the making, and look where we are. We received some truly impressive song submissions from Frederick County middle and high school students, which you will hear shortly. Please know, a project like the contest and this culminating awards concert doesn't happen by itself. So there are a few thank yous that I need to make regarding this amazing project. Marlene Young, where are you? Please stand. You can applaud now. Wait till you hear what she did. Marlene, you took a chance on an organization, Chords of Courage, and a leader previously unknown to you, because the idea of a song contest for students in Frederick County that featured people of great courage spoke to you as a professional, as a musician, as a human being. As a result, we are here this evening, and you, Marlene, are the godmother of Step Up Frederick. Thank you for your support, your guidance, and your constant encouragement. Through Marlene, we received funding from the Della Plain Foundation and the Osherman Family Foundations, and that set Chords of Courage on the path here in Frederick. So when you run into folks from these organizations, please thank them. I founded Chords of Courage a few years ago with love of music, joy in my heart, and hope for the future. Taking this journey with me is an incredibly accomplished and committed board of directors. So I'm going to ask the Chords of Courage board of directors to please stand. I can't thank you enough for your support, your guidance. Are you standing? Your instruction, your wisdom. So many thanks to Cheryl Keamy, Jennifer K. Smith, Cheryl Cooper, and Steve Zalesnik. You're dear to my heart. I also want to thank our Director of Education. Susan, are you here? Susan Cody? I know she's on her way. Traffic isn't always so easy coming from Virginia during rush hour. Susan's been with me almost from the beginning. I also want to thank our incredible, new to Frederick, boots on the ground publicity guru, Megan McMahon. Megan, where are you? Oh, she's back here. They're all working. Thank you so much. So here's the thing. One of the unexpected bennies for me, I live in Washington, D.C. So one of the great things that happened as a result of this process was the incredible people I met here and had a chance to work with in Frederick County. You guys really are amazing, and this is a great county. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. Deborah Powell, are you here? There she is. Deborah Powell is the executive director of the Frederick Community College Foundation, and she has sponsored the hall for us this evening. Thank you, Deborah. This is a great place for this concert. If you haven't heard of them before, they're all over this contest, and you'll have heard of them now. There was a table out front. They're in the program. They're on the stage. FAME, Frederick Acoustic Music Enterprise. The organization has stepped up and made a significant contribution in talent, time, and financial resources. You guys rock. Because I'm not from Frederick, I needed some folks here to help me reach you. The reason you're here tonight is because there were folks who were able to reach out to the schools, to the community centers, to our many partners who you see listed in the program. I want to thank our advisory committee. Dory, are you here? I know she's working really hard. Dory Balin from FAME. Randy Rumpf couldn't be here this evening, but he represents Frederick County Public Schools, who encourage participation in this contest. Ed Hine from SHIP, Student Homelessness Initiative Partnership, stepped right up to be part of this process to make sure that all children had the opportunity to be represented. And Tommy Wright, who not only has been on our committee, but who has become my comrade in musical arms. I couldn't do this without him. Tommy, you're a gem. Tommy's on drums over there. So many teachers and principals encourage their students to give this contest a try. This is our first year. It was unheard of. With those principals and teachers who were able to make it this evening, please rise. I know you're here. Thank you for inspiring our students every day. To all the students here, songwriters and otherwise, keep writing, keep sharing, keep inspiring others as you are this evening, just by being here to step up and make a difference in our world. I couldn't be more honored to have as our MC this evening award-winning interviewer and commentator Derek McGinty. His multi-decade career in journalism includes, and these are only a few of the things it includes, anchoring ABC's World News Now and World News This Morning, a correspondent on the CBS broadcast Public Eye with Brian Gumbel, and returning home to his native Washington, D.C., he became the anchor of the WUSA Evening News. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Derek McGinty.
Thank you so much, Karen. This is going to be an amazing evening. We are so excited to have so many of you here tonight. And, you know, if you think about music, we all know, at least if you've gotten to work or school in a good mood because your favorite song came on the radio, you know the power of music to affect our emotions, to affect our moods, to affect us. So, again, welcome to the inaugural Step Up Frederick Student Songwriting Contest Awards Concert. Now, what this is all about is encouraging students to write songs about folks who did something special, performed an act of courage, and then paid the price for it, or performed an act of inspiration born of tragedy whose actions resulted in significant positive change. We received a wide range of topics from the Parkland school shooting and historical icons, even personal heroes. The competition is sponsored by the nonprofit Chords of Courage Foundation, which uses music as a catalyst for social action. transforming our country's conversation from the demoralizing and cynical to the hopeful and the inspirational, just one song at a time. Every Chords of Courage program culminates in an act of stepping up in the spirit of the person about whom the students just wrote or studied a song, and reinforcing the belief that by creating socially conscious music today, we help create a socially conscious society and citizens for tomorrow. So really, incredible songs came in. We're so happy we had such a good response, 9 of which, however, will be performed tonight. Our first finalist is Rachel Ullman for her song, Never Give Up. She's 13 years old. She's a 7th grader at Monocacy Valley Montessori Public Charter School, and her song is about Irina Sendler, who inspired Rachel because, quote, she stood up against the Nazis even though she wasn't Jewish. She wasn't afraid of what they do to her, and she was convicted to do what was right. Irina was compassionate to others no matter what religion or race. She saved many children's lives during the Holocaust and was one of the limited people who would actually help the Jewish people. That is why she was inspired by Irina Sendler.
She was a person in the Holocaust. She wasn't a Jew, she was Polish. So she was saving Jewish children from Warsaw and changing their documents and secretly taking them out of Warsaw.
Let's hear the song. It's called Never Give Up. Rachel, that was amazing. I got to ask you, though, most people don't know this person you were inspired by. How did you hear about Irene Sendler, and what made you decide to write about her?
Well, at school we were learning about the Holocaust, and it's a very sad topic. So when I went to the workshop, there was a list of names of people to choose from, and one was Irina Sendler, and I was like, I wonder who that is. So I did a little bit of research, and I realized she was someone who helped out in the Holocaust and saved little Warsaw Jew children, and she gave them fake names and took them out of the country and made sure that she kept their real names so they can reunite with their family after the war.
All right. Amazing job, Rachel. Thank you so much. Rachel Ullman, we really appreciate you. Our next finalist is Allie Rubin. The song is called In My Memory. Now, she's 14 years old. She's a 9th grader at Tuscarora High School. And the song is about the shootings, in her words, the shootings that are taking place all over this country. No one should have to go through this, especially kids. It's really inspiring to see young adults stand up and try to make a difference. End of quote.
I just think that it's a good message, and I think people need to start using songwriting more to spread good messages and inspire other people to do good things.
The song, In My Memory.
Come on, follow us. You don't have to hide it. Peace is here, I promise you. On the other side, things will look up from here. You're in a better place. I am very sorry, dear. It shouldn't have been this way. And now you'll see the light shining for you, so bright and this will never be forgotten. You're in my memory. This has happened far too much. It's time to change the ways. You were so important with the things you had to say. Things will look up from here. You're in a better place. I am very sorry, dear. It shouldn't have been this way. And now you'll see the light shining for you, so bright and this will never be forgotten. You're in my memory. And now you'll see the light shining for you, so bright and this will never be forgotten. You're in my memory.
Wow, Allie, that was beautiful and haunting. Thank you so much for that. You were inspired by the incident at Parkland, correct? Talk a little bit about that.
So, growing up, I always heard about the shootings, and it was really sad to think about and know that that's happening. And they've been happening more recently. And as I'm getting older, it's I'm thinking about it more, and it's affecting me more because I'm realizing what's actually going on. And just this one really hit me hard because I think I'm finally at that age where I finally realize what's going on in the world, and I want people to, stand up and make a difference and talk about it and spread the word and get people to start talking about the subject because I feel like it was being ignored before this and everything.
Allie, thank you so much. Allie Rubin, everybody. In My Memory, 14 years old. Now, I got to tell you, the contest judges have been talking about this and saying how impressed they were with the musicianship and the creativity of so many of the songs that were submitted. Sometimes it's the subtle things, the little things in a song that impresses us. Other times it's the directness that reaches deep into us. Always, though, it is the strength of the message and how the music and the lyrics work together. For this contest, only the songwriting elements of the songs themselves were taken into account when we were figuring out the winners. You know, every songwriting entry was reviewed and judged on the merits of the songwriting, so production quality, stuff like that, did not matter. We're looking for great songwriters, not necessarily great producers. So I'd like to say, would our wonderful judges please stand up? Todd Coyle, Fran Tucker, Marlene Young, thank you so much. And speaking of judging, I am pleased to announce that we just learned our own Karen Dale is the winner in the Great American Song Contest in the category, believe it or not, Hip Hop R&B. It's for her Chords of Courage song, Marching Feet Can Make It Right. It's about Congressman John Lewis, and you can hear it anytime you like on the Chords of Courage website. I suggest you check it out. It's quite nice. All right, our third finalist is Lily Chalkley. Her song is called High Schooler's Lament. She's 17 years old. She's an 11th grader at Frederick High School. The song's about the students from Margaret Stoneman Douglas High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Lily Chalkley and High Schooler's Lament.
Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. Never gonna make it past the 11th grade. Oh, Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. I've been shot down on the 2nd floor. Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. Never gonna make it past the 11th grade. Oh, Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. I've been shot down on the 2nd floor. Mama, I thought today would be like every other day. Go to school, go to class, and get home safe. Now I'm not coming home from school today. I've been shot down on the 2nd floor. Mama, we tried to get away. Oh, we tried, couldn't get away. Oh, he was just there, firing away. Now I'm not coming home from school today. Mama, I think I'm coming home from school today. Don't know how, don't know why, but I made it out. Mama heard the shots and watched the children fall. Watched him shoot down on the 2nd floor. Mama, I heard the screams and watched the children fall. And then they're never coming home again. Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. Never gonna make it past the 11th grade. Oh, Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. I've been shot down on the 2nd floor. Oh, Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. I've been shot down on the 2nd floor.
Mama, I'm not coming home from school today. That's got to be the most heartbreaking lyric I have heard in quite some time. Obviously, you were deeply affected by the shooting at Parkland.
Yeah, it was funny. The girl before me, Allie, she said pretty much exactly what I was planning on saying. It hit me hard because, like, these were my peers, you know, these are people who are the exact same age as me, so I could really not understand, but I could, yeah, like I knew like how teenagers feel, I don't know. It was really emotional for me because they were so close in age with me, and I was very...
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Lily Chalkley, High Schoolers Lament. Our next finalist is Kaya Firetag, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The song is called For What Is Right. Now, she's 12 years old. She's in the 7th grade at Monocacy Valley Montessori Public Charter School, and the song is about the Nobel Peace Prize laureate Elie Wiesel. She says she chose him because, quote, he was an inspiring person. First, I liked that as a Jew in the Holocaust, not only did he suffer in that process, but then he survived and wrote an inspiring book about his experience. The book helped people understand we should not treat people that way and should have no more wars, end of quote. Here's Kaya's song, For What Is Right. So tell us a little about how Elie Wiesel inspired you.
Well, Elie Wiesel, when he was going in the camps in the Holocaust, he had enough food from his dad, so he climbed a wire to try to escape the place. And then he had to run 42 miles to get to his next destination to get free. So without barely any food that he ate and barely any shoes or clothes that he had on him. So so inspired me to have a donation for clothes for homeless students and shoes and different things to give to them.
All right, you're a hero as far as I'm concerned. Thank you so much, Kaya. "12 years old. We couldn't do any of this. This evening wouldn't be happening nearly so well without the famed Step Up Frederick Band created by the drummer and famed member Tommy Wright, who's on the percussion and vocals. He's joined by Scott Barrett on guitar and vocals, Patrick Post on keyboard and vocals, and Barry Bryan on bass and vocals. They had to learn a lot of songs, people. They had to learn a lot of songs. Great job. Our fifth finalist is Mia Ferraro, and the song is called Rival. Now, Mia's 14. She's an 8th grader at Mother Seton School, and her song is about Emily Duckworth, a dear family friend who believed in social justice and fought for the oppressed. She was preparing to be a social worker, having earned an associate's degree with honors right here at Frederick Community College, but unfortunately, she was diagnosed with brain cancer. Throughout her battle, she never stopped helping other people. She inspired everybody who knew her with her courage, her grace, and her humor.
Writing a song about my song subject, Emily, would be a great way to honor her memory, I thought, and because she really inspired me.
We are honored to have her family here with us this evening. Now, while she did lose that battle with cancer at the very young age of 20, just earlier this year, her spirit lives on. And tonight it is through Mia's song. The name Emily originates from a word that means rival. So here's Mia's song, Rival.
Credit to the many heroes we don't always know. Do they get enough credit for the many lives they touch just enough? And oh, you can bet, even at her worst she said, oh, who knows, many miracles every day. You can bet she never lost her faith. She's a rival to trouble. arrival, arrival.
What a profound tribute. Thank you so much. A beautiful song. Can you tell us a little bit about how you were inspired to write that?
Well, she just always kept her head up through any challenges she had. And it just really inspired me because if she could like battle cancer and just stand for the oppressed like all the time, then like we can get through anything too, you know. And she actually really loved to read. So I thought that it would be really good to donate some books to www.reachoutandread.org. And they send those books to pediatricians all over America. And and they give those books to the kids so that they can, their kids that are like high-risk patients, and encourage their parents to read to them. So I would encourage everyone to donate those books to like that website or to a school or a hospital.
All right. Mia Ferraro, everybody. May our trials double our grace. I love that. We should note that students can submit as many songs as they like to the contest, and speaking of which, our next finalist did just that, and both of Ali Rubin's songs are finalists. This one's called Down, and it is about Susan B. Anthony, a very brave woman who changed the world. She did not let anyone or anything deter her from her goal. Again, the song is called Down. Ali Rubin.
She knows she can change the world. She knows she is a strong girl who listens. No one. She is strong and she is brave. She won't have it another way. Who listens? No one. He tries to tell her no, no, no. He tells her not to go, go, go. 'Cause he says she's just a girl who will never change the world. He tries to tell her no, no, no. But anyway she goes off to go and change the world. Off to be a powerful girl. She'll stand tall. She'll be strong. Nothing can bring her down. Even if the sky is falling down. She'll be brave. She'll behave. Nothing can bring her down. Even if the sky is falling down, 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 down. She gets hate and he gets love. She always gets pushed and shoved. She give up. No one. She will not let herself lose. She will not let herself choose to give up. No one. He tries to tell her no, no, no. He tells her not to go, go, go. 'Cause he says she's just a girl who will never change the world. He tries to tell her no, no, no. But anyway she goes off to go and change the world. Off to be a powerful girl. She'll stand tall. She'll be strong. Nothing can bring her down. Even if the sky is falling down. She'll be brave. She'll behave. Nothing can bring her down. Even if the sky is falling down, 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 down.
All right, now since you're back again, we can expand our questioning a little bit. Talk a little bit about your experience with this songwriting contest.
I had a really good time doing this. I always like to write songs and do stuff, and I've never really done a competition like this, or any kind, really, so I thought it would be fun to do this. And then along the way, I learned that it's really inspiring doing this, writing about something important to you and hopefully important to others to inspire other people. And I thought that I'd take this chance to encourage everyone to stand up for what they believe in, because without that, we would get nowhere, because I feel like people are kind of timid and afraid to stand up and say what they believe in, but everyone needs to do that because that's what makes the world go round. So.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate that. I don't think we have any timid souls here tonight, by the way. Now, I just want to say that we're so excited again to have everybody here, and we have a few honored guests with us as well. Some are here, some are not, but I'm going to read all the names. Senator Ron Young, I know he wanted to be here, but I think I called away to a funeral. County Council President Bud Otis, are you here? Alderman Roger Wilson. Alderman Donna Kazimchak. Alderman Derek Shackelford. And we are also delighted to welcome Sydney Seichert, a member of the County Council staff. I want to thank all of you for coming out to support these amazing students. Now, I also have this. This just arrived this evening, and it's just such an honor. We want to share it with you as well. The Frederick County Council has issued a citation, and I'll read it. It says, "Presented to Chords of Courage on behalf of the citizens of Frederick County, I congratulate Chords of Courage on opening the dialogue to transform cynical conversations into hopeful and inspirational messages of middle school and high school students. On behalf of the County Council of Frederick County, Maryland, McKeegan Ayer, Council Vice President, District 3. So, very nice. Thank you. We appreciate that. And we're moving right along with our program. Our seventh finalist tonight is Vivian Renke, and the song is called Land of the Free. She, too, is 12 years old and a seventh grader at Monocacy Valley Montessori Public Charter School. And her song is about Harriet Tubman. Now, Harriet Tubman, as we know, has inspired millions with her courageous acts of heroism and efforts to free slaves. So here's Vivian's song. It's called Land of the Free.
From labor, my muscles are flame. Freedom so far, yet we work all the same. Determination and grit keep me alive. The need to push on, the need to survive. When I step across that line that makes my life mine. Sun now shines on every soul. And if you follow the drinking road, then let the stars guide your way. You can find your way to the land of the free and the brave. Refuse to catch another slave, thrown low of an iron weight. The call of freedom in my heart, the cries of the beaten that tears me apart. Running through the forest beneath the September moon, mile after mile will my pain ensue. When I step across that line, the line that makes my life mine, the sun now shines upon every soul. And if you follow Felt the weight lift off my shoulders as I crossed that line. But I could still hear the cries of pain and burn in my mind. I knew that others longed to be free, as I once had. So I became the conductor of a railroad, the railroad of escape. Back and forth on the first floor, woman's fighting the Civil War. Someone called me more, but in my core, feel the pain I once endured. Completed much, something's missing, join me for myself anymore. If you follow the drinking door and let the stars guide your way, you can go to the place that we all yearn for. You can find your way to the land of the free and the brave.
So all of us learned about Harriet Tubman in school, but obviously she touched you in a special way. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, she really inspired me about how she lived up believing that she was nothing and that she was not special in any way, but she knew that in her heart that she could change the lives of many people. So even when the odds were against her, she pushed forward and freed others that, were in slavery, and she knew that her people didn't deserve this. And so even after her own troubles, she pushed forward, and her determination and grit always, that was what stood out to me.
All right, I think your song encapsulated it all. Thank you so much. All right, our next finalist is Catherine Brennan, and her song is called We Could Be. She's 13 years old, an 8th grader at Oakdale High School. The song's about the staff and students at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, like some of our other work tonight, and how the survivors have used this awful tragedy to create awareness and then speak out about it. Here's Catherine's song, We Could Be.
I'm paralyzed. How could you do that to someone else? It's dark outside, but the sun is shining like it doesn't know what happened. Can its light save us from this tragedy? You gotta save us from ourselves. So pick up the pieces before you're gone. You can't save us when you're done. We could be happy, we could be before you're gone. You can't save us when you're done. We could have been happy, we could have been peaceful. You could join the unit of all humans fighting for each other. But he was against everyone else. We gotta look at what we've done before we burn this place to the ground. So pick up the pieces and move forward. Don't give him that power. You can be happy, you can be peaceful, you can be the hand that helps somebody up when they're all alone. Prevent this from happening to somebody else. Gotta look at what we've done before we burn this place to the ground.
They just get better and better. That was amazing. That sounded really personal. Obviously, the tragedy of Parkland affected you.
Yeah, knowing that this is happening in the country, it's horrible, and it should never be happening. And yeah, I just wanted to express how I was feeling and what we need to do, and we need to be happy, and we need to make sure that everybody else is happy so nothing like this happens again, and more people don't get hurt.
Thank you, Catherine. Beautiful. Is it your birthday, Catherine? Happy birthday to Catherine! We've got one more finalist for you. Her name is Samantha Johnson. Her song is called New Generation. Now, she's 16 years old and an 11th grader at the Middletown High School. The song's subjects are the students of Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. And she says, quote, "They've been nothing but brave. Even after such a horrific tragedy, they've stayed motivated for change. They're not stopping till they get it." End of quote. This is Samantha's song, New Generation. generation. Is there a message in there for us old folks in there somewhere?
I was so inspired by the people of Parkland that they took something so horrific that happened to them and they just stood up and started a movement that's really changed a lot of people's lives, and I hope it continues to, and I encourage all of you to use your voice because you have one and it's so important to use it, and I learned that from this experience, and it was just so much fun to be here and such an honor. Thank you so much.
All right. How about a hand for all our young people tonight? So talented, but not only that, thoughtful, musical, and compassionate and profound. Karen. Okay.
Wow. I've heard all these songs before. Wow. A few things I wanted to mention before the awards. Since I know no one's going anywhere until the awards, right? Captive audience. There were a few questions that a few folks have asked, so I want to let you know. All the people who submitted songs wrote not only the lyrics, but the music. So please know these are original compositions of lyrics and music. So when the band is playing, they spent hours, literally hours, rehearsing alone, rehearsing with the students to make sure that they interpreted the songs the way the student songwriters had intended them. So please give the Fame Step Up Frederick Band an incredible round of applause. Wow. Wow. And there's more information about Fame and Chords of Courage as you head out, which you're not doing yet. Andrew McKnight, could you stand? One of the things that this contest did was provided 4 free songwriting workshops for anyone who wanted to. And Andrew, graciously, he's award-winning, he travels all over the country. He happened to have tonight off, or maybe made tonight off, so he could be here. He led 2 of our workshops and helped some of the students here tonight. Andrew, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for your work. Okay, now the time that everyone's been waiting for. We have a few awards, a few people we want to acknowledge. The first thing that I'd like to do is ask you to give a round of applause to all the parents or guardians who are here tonight who helped make these kids who they are today. You guys are amazing. You honor us with your incredible children. Yeah, I know they may not be so incredible at home, I get that. But up here, they're amazing. So without further ado, could everyone do one of these so we can get a drum roll? The awards ceremony begins. Derek?
Okay, the judges have determined that the following songs deserve what we call an honorable mention. The student songwriters will all receive a certificate, a trophy, $25 gift cards so they can listen to more music, and a YMCA summer membership, and a writing journal. Please come up and receive your awards, which will be presented by the Chords of Courage board members, Ms. Cheryl Cooper and Ms. Jennifer K. Smith. Oh, you're already up here. Good. They snuck up on me. Middle school winner Mark Turk for his song Good Plans. Middle school winner Rafaela Smaldone for her song Morning Star. High schooler Sierra Carpenter for her song Tears. Am I going too fast?
Is Rafaela here?
Are they here?
If you're here, come on
Come on
up.
up. We want you to come up on the stage. Did I not mention that? If I didn't, that's my bad. And one more, high schooler Samantha Johnson for her song Stand Together. everybody.
We're going to present. So come on over, stand, and Samantha, no, stand, come on over here. You didn't even know, I never even bothered to tell you we're getting this. So come, let's give them Sierra.
Great job, young people. We now move on to our fourth place prizes, which are sponsored by Man on the Line Music, our own drummer, Tommy Wright. Since he can't hand them to you because he's got stuff in his hands already over there, Fran Tucker will represent him. The prizes include a trophy, a certificate, a YMCA summer membership, a $50 gift, just $50, I guess, and a writing journal. Fourth place middle school has a tie. So will the following two come up? Kaya Firetag for the song What Is Right, and Mia Ferraro for her song Rival. Come on, go ahead, go ahead. Very nice. Congratulations, ladies. Our fourth place high school winner is Allie Rubin for the song Down. Our third place prizes are sponsored by Chords of Courage. Board members Steve Zalesnik and Cheryl Keamy will be presenting these awards, and they include a trophy, a certificate, a writing journal, that YMCA summer membership, and $100. Third place middle school winner, Rachel Ullman for her song Never Give Up. Our third place high school winner is Allie Rubin for the song In My Memory. Great job. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Second place prizes are sponsored by FAME, the Frederick Acoustic Music Enterprise, and will be presented by its president, Rick Hill. Prizes include a trophy, a certificate, a YMCA summer membership, and $250. Second place middle school winner, Catherine Brennan for her song We Could Be. Very good, congratulations. Our second place high school winner, Lily Chalkley. The song is High Schooler's Lament. Give a bow, give a bow. Thank you. All right, the moment we've been waiting for now. The first place prizes are sponsored by the Delaplane Foundation, and they will be presented by its president, Marlene Young. Prizes include a trophy, the certificate, YMCA summer membership, $400, 8 hours of free studio time at Torchlight Productions or the Shab Row Recording, and the famed Step Up Frederick Band will perform your winning song with you in the studio. This is a big deal. First place middle school winner, Vivian Renke, for her song, Land of the Free. All right, congratulations. Okay. And our first place high school winner, you know who she is, Samantha Johnson, New Generation. I gotta say, I do not envy the judges. A lot of tough choices, but a lot of good music too. Thank you so much. All the winning students, why don't you come back up and join us here on stage. As we wanted to say, congratulations to all of you. You can see you've touched a lot of folks with your award-winning songs. So to all of you who took the time to be with us tonight, thank you for coming out to cheer on these wonderful students. And like I said, this is the first year we've ever done this. Been so successful, and a lot of that's due to you. We're going to do it again next year, and hopefully the year after that, and the year after that. We sure could use your help, though, to make that happen. So please consider a tax-deductible contribution to Chords of Courage. Another big hand for these young people who made it all happen for us. On behalf of Chords of Courage, the contest funders, our sponsors and partners, again, thank you so much for being here. Please join us in the chorus to the first place high school song, New Generation.
I wrote the song after the Parkland tragedy, and I was just so inspired that they were standing up after something so horrible to happen to them and created such a big movement and created the March for Our Lives. And I wanted to share my voice because some of them lost can't, and I'm really happy where it's gotten me, and I hope that everybody shares their voice too. That's all I want out of this movement, is for everybody to stand up and create a change.
I'd say utter surprise because, well, our daughter is really critical about anything she does or writes. We had no idea what she wrote. She wouldn't let us see it.
Tonight was the first we'd heard it.
Right. And she was just like, it's not, she was just hard on herself. She was saying her work wasn't good enough. She couldn't believe she
But
was
I think
here.
She's very, very happy about this. I know we are.
We're just tickled.
This was really great. Everyone was so good. And it was just great to watch.
I was very impressed tonight with the songwriting, the singing, the instruments that were being played. Particularly for me, because I don't sing that well or play instruments, so I'm very impressed. And just their courage to do this and to perform, and just their talent and skill level was just amazing tonight.
It needs to be communicated out what we experienced here tonight. I was just blown away, and that's what I plan to do, to share my experience tonight.
I think it was fascinating to see the young people, and one of the criteria that we had was they had the right to write the song, but they didn't have to perform the song. But some of the performers were really great, and we were talking about the triple threats, the ones who could write, who could sing, and play an instrument. So we were really surprised by what we saw tonight.
It's encouraging to see young adults wanting to perform and write music and to change the course of their lifestyle. That song that won Generations, I really think it spoke to the whole audience.
I'm just blown away of the talent that's here in Frederick. American Idol doesn't have anything on Frederick, Maryland.
This was a dream. It was an idea a few years ago. This evening, watching it come to fruition in the way that it did, the community coming out to support these amazing and talented middle and high school students of Frederick County, is a dream come true. They've written incredibly powerful and inspirational songs, and then they talk to the audience about how to step up and make a difference in the spirit of their song subjects. That's what Chords of Courage is all about. And tonight, seventh heaven.